你好。
What's up? Here. All right. Hop to my branch and then jump in, and let's just test the. Sorry, what? Testing. Wait, pointed. What are you talking? What are you talking about? Let me check. I wasn't gonna build it. I'm not even unnamed. Yeah. Where can I check that? Uh-huh. Got it. Let me check. Development. Yes. Your editor is fine. I see you. Alright. Do you see the new hand mode? If you hold down, it's the healing. Oh, we need to sync that on the network, but that's for later. So if I nothing, all right. Oh, the normal's flicked. That's so funny. Oh. That's so funny. All right. Hold on. Let me get this rocket. Also, my body's all fucked up for some reason. Check this out. All right. I just need to flick the normal and make it stronger, I guess. Here, do it to me. No, it's not. Yeah, share your screen. Mm-hmm. Interesting. Is it really that? Maybe it's because I have a crazy low frame rate right now. Do it again. You're still missing me. Or get off this car. Hmm. That I think is just a frame rate thing. Right. I think it works pretty good for your head, but for your body it's a little weird. See, like that worked. And if I do the body, oh, it still works. All right, cool. I'll adjust that. And all right, I think that's all I need to test. Thanks. So just for your information, I created a new model for this interaction because I didn't wanna pollute the damage one. It will be a little messy if I do that because some of the damage things don't actually move you, and it's just gonna be. This one's just only gonna be for punch, and later on, if we want not bad effects for damage, we can add that back in. Yeah, it does, but yeah, I don't want to send like a damage of 0 every time I try to hit somebody. Because this happens very often. This happens way more often, I'd imagine, than like missiles and stuff like that. And there's this whole like cleanup thing that this doesn't have. And also because the missiles are network objects and the hand mill isn't, this is like local. So there's like a little bit of structural difference. So I was like, maybe it's not worth it. Yeah, I am. Everything's the same except for this one. You send it locally instead of spawning something and react to that thing. Okay. So I just need to put some effect on that and see what happens. How was last week? Yeah, I'd imagine. It was kind of loud on my side, bro. It's fucking yeah. It was fun. A lot of information. Met with Meta, and it's like Neo's a cool guy. Like he's really nice. But yeah, they're also going through a lot of shit, and I can just see that even like from the surface. It's like they're kind of cooked, not looking. Uh, Sobering, I guess. It's like we went through the numbers and everything. And did Chris talk to you about this at all? Yeah, it's just like it's hard. It's hard to be on the top of the chart, and it's just we're missing some things, and but we think we know what it is. So I'm not too worried about it. We're like moving on the right track. Yeah. So the meta money that Chris gets, does it go to him or does it go to like the studio? Right. Okay. I was just I was just thinking about it. It's like he invested he invested like a quarter mil, right? And we got the meta contract, which is also like a quarter mil. So I don't know, I was just curious of
no, fuck it. I'm gonna put in like I'm gonna like put a joke on it. I'm gonna like put like something that says like, "Yo, your boy's like poor. Like, please stream my album." And like just that slight touch of humanity suddenly totally flipped the script, and like it's still the same invasive practice, but it's like people are more accepting of it because they feel like it's something that like was given to them by like an actual person and not like some agency, um and so yeah, I don't I really, even AI slop, like I don't even there's I think there's even I'm like I would go as far as to say there's a right way to present that people would be like, this is funny, like, or like, I actually kind of fuck with this, like I didn't expect that I would. And um yeah, so it's like I'm always trying to think about things that way because we're living in an ever evolving world. um and I screenshotted an Instagram comment a while back. um yeah, it was hold on, I'll send it to you on Discord. Um, so it was like like it's the like this AI video of like this guy is like this main character, whatever. It was clearly made with AI. It was cool though. It was a cool video. And like yeah, it was like the comment was like, "Oh, it's AI," as if to say like it sucks. And then like they were like, "All right," and then they go back to chilling. And you even had 6,000 likes, and that was clearly like, "Oh yeah, like there is this sort of tide shifting among people where there's like, look, some people just like, if it's fire, it's fire." Like that has always been that has always been the like the world is a meritocracy. Like it just is. Like you can fucking try and like fight against it for the rest of your life, but people just like shit that is objectively cool or like funny or interesting. And at a certain point they will start to like they'll just start to want that, it's just about that basically. And so like having your game be in in these videos or anything like that, like yeah, there's objectively a wrong way to do that, but it's wrong in the same way that like a cringe ad that's lame is wrong. Like that's the important way to look at it. It's like wrong in the exact same way. Like we should never really care about no, that's that. Yeah, sorry, go. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Exactly. Yeah, we should have like Peter Griffin telling you how to like route your Wi-Fi, but like on Get Set Go game footage, right? Like there is a right and a wrong way to do it. Now my notes to Nikita were like, "I think you've missed," basically, but it's fine. We'll figure that out, And and yeah, so it's like it's like it's just like I like you kind of said, I'm not too worried about it. It'll take care of itself. Um, by the way, for this canon, um, uh, yeah, for this canon, you want it like straight, as in like 90 degrees forward, right? All right, got it. Mhm. The rocket launcher has a bottom. You mean like you mean legs? Okay. Yeah. Huh. Yeah. I might have it have legs. I just might have it have legs that like stick out on all four sides, like in a way that it's like they don't look like legs, but they are legs. If that makes sense. Like only because it's not that I don't. It's like I. It's actually less about the cannon being like looking nice and more about like I'd be worried that players would have to like put it on the floor and then like shoot it on the floor, as opposed to like kind of in front of them. I'm not. I gotta finish these concepts, so if you need somebody to test, just ask to comment if you don't mind. Uh, word. I'm fucking like struggling with this. Okay, wait, no, I'm starting to come together now. Uh, hmm. This is actually somewhat difficult. Uh, hmm. Let's just. Hmm. I don't hate that actually.
Wait, I forgot. For network sound effects, how are we doing it everywhere else?
Uh, hold on. Hold on. One sec. So, um, uh, we are literally just. It depends on the thing, but in most cases, what we do is we just if it's like an explosion or something like that, we just spawn an effect that has a audio source on it that plays on a wake.
Like a prefab, right? Like
Yeah,
addressable asset.
yeah. We literally just spawn like like an explosion effect, and that explosion effect has an audio source that hits play on a wake, and so then that just happens on
Oh,
all clients. Yeah.
got it. Right.
If it's like a constant audio source that has to play like on every client, then you just need to like, you know, make sure that it can be driven by something that is the network value. But we are never like really like we don't have like an audio manager or like a networked like audio variable or anything at the moment, and I think we're fine.
We actually do have a network avatar. Sorry, audio
I know you made
manager.
one. I'm just saying we don't have one like in at the moment. I guess in the game at the moment. My bad.
Right. Makes sense.
Oh shit, I'm late.
Oh, sorry I'm late.
It's all good. No worries. No worries at all. How you doing, Tiago?
Great, man.
All right.
Everything's doing fine. And about you?
I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. If you see me wearing this, because it's cold in my apartment, and and I'm trying to stay warm. um,
I can relate to that, but it's still really, really hot in here.
yeah,
But in June, maybe here it became really, really cold. It's we reach nearly the
Oof,
zero.
that's
Yeah,
really cold. That's
yeah,
really cold
because
for
it's
Brazil.
yeah, there's a very, I think that's a low latitude value. I'm in the really southern part of the country.
Right. Right.
Oh,
Okay. Well.
almost first.
So, Chris may jump in. He might not. He's in Los Angeles right now, so he's on like a different
Oh yeah,
time zone. Um,
yeah.
so I obviously just wanted to uh, chat a little bit about some of the past assets and obviously our next set. Um,
Right.
so first off, props, vehicles, they're looking great. They're doing really well. The
So
players love them. They've been really easy to work with and put into the engine. And I think
oh, that's
they've been a huge hit. Um,
I'm
so
glad to know this.
yeah, yeah, no,
Really,
it's
I'm
been
feeling
a
really
yeah.
good.
Go ahead, please. Sorry.
No, I'm feeling really good, knowing that all the assets are doing well in engine. Oh, that's
Yeah.
the brain rot
The brain rot.
frog.
Yeah. Which players have already loved, which is great. So we're definitely
Yeah,
there's gonna be some more memes down the road for sure. We wanted to try it and just see, how it went.
yeah,
But players really loved it. But yeah, just all across
that's
the
great.
board. Like I think things have been going really, really well. Um, so I think we're at a place right now where I feel very, very comfortable with our pipeline and the way that we're going to
Yeah,
do things as far as props and vehicles is concerned. Um,
yeah,
Down the road, I'm currently working on making like what options we have to add more variety. So I think you remember we did some recolors at the beginning.
hmm,
And that was really just for me to have some options to test, like what some options are. But obviously, I haven't asked for any of those since because I only want to bring that back in, that kind of stuff back in when we're ready.
oh yeah,
So we've been exploring like a bunch of stuff, like repaleting, like complete swaps, like just like even like a color selecting for players, like we're exploring a bunch of different things because it is so simple at this stage. It's really just about like instancing and what works best for the engine. um,
yeah.
so
I think
yeah, go ahead.
I think probably we can tint the shaders based on the UV position. I guess we can swap the. I don't know if it's feasible or if it's performance friendly, but maybe we can use a blank texture and paint, tint, give players or give the production at least three possibilities for coloring the UV position of those assets. I really don't know. I'm just guessing. It's just because I like to have a good understanding of how things work, but I really
No,
don't
it's a
know.
great guess, honestly. I mean, you're right in that territory. Like the goal is the only thing we have to um, the only thing we can't do is increase our, individual draw calls, right? Like our batching is so strong at the moment that we can't be creating individual material instances, right? So
Yeah.
anything that we have to do has to, in theory, work on every version of like
Right.
an asset, but it can be like a thing that like is a switch that only get applies for this one material block, but is still an option that is available on every single asset, right? So I've been looking into a couple of options. Like games have done this for years, right? And
Yeah.
but different games have different constraints, right? Like a CS skin can afford to be as kind of complicated as it wants to be because there's only a max of ever really 10 unique skins on the map at any given point, right?
Yeah.
Whereas in our game, you may have 100 copies of one rocket engine, and it needs to still batch effectively on every single one. So
Yeah.
there are some limiting options, but right now I'm just looking at like what's the best and what allows us the most room in the future. But it'll be a while. It'll be a while, I think, before I'm coming back to you with that.
Right.
I just want to say I think you've set us up really well. I think the work you're already doing is great. I love the work that we've done with the mission, and it's just giving you that little bit of extra touch that I think is fantastic.
Yeah. That's great. Great to know.
Something
really
that I don't know if we talked about enough, but one thing that I've really loved about your approach has been this like basically fake ambient occlusion.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Oh, that's great.
It's so good. Like I'm a huge fan.
Yeah, that's great. That's great to know because I could be really faster creating those assets.
Yeah.
But investing that amount of time trying to extract some fake ambient occlusion from the textures is really fun for me. And
yeah.
It is indeed where I spend the majority of the time I get with this.
And if you're ever doubtful, it really pays off. It really does well.
That's great.
Especially like the fact that you cover the whole range, like highlights to shadows. I really, really like. I love it. Adds so much depth to these assets because our shader has a tendency to flatten things and wash them out. So like wash out finer details. And I think what you've done here is you've enforced details and geometry really, really, really well. So if you're like, if you want any assurance that like kind of this strategy is right for the game, it's perfect. I think it's really really works out.
Awesome. Awesome to know because sometimes I get into small doubts thinking about, is that really necessary? Am I not creating a problem for me and for the production?
No, it's perfect. It honestly is. Like there's sometimes the shader is like adds the interestingness, like with the golf ball. I think this was maybe a happy accident. I don't think we could have known 100% how it was going to play. But like the way that the shadows kind of work with the when it's rolling and everything, it really picks up the divots really well. But even again, that little bit of work that you did to add just that little bit of internal.
Yeah, it's really subtle.
Yeah, it looks great. I love it.
That's great.
So, I think just we can keep that approach, that theme, and I think it's never going to be more important than with this sort of next batch of work that we're going to be doing over like the next month. So Chris may have talked to you a little bit about this, may have not. We are adding our first like big environmental feature to the game. It's something we're loosely calling. Oh yeah, it's okay if he hasn't.
Yeah.
It's something we're loose. Oh, there's Chris. Yeah.
Rourke, but you got this, right?
Yeah, I got it. You got to go. We're good.
Yeah, I'm just in the car, but I'll be listening in.
Okay. So our first big like deal is in we're calling it loosely like the gas station. The idea is that it's just going to be the place where players are going to buy, in-game items. They're going to save their cars. They're going to spawn in. It's a bit of a hub world. But we're really going to build this thing up in pieces.
Right.
So for instance, one of the pro builder concepts that Akand, one of our developers on the team, sent you earlier today is like
I saw the notification, but I didn't have the chance to actually deep dive and get a decent read on what's posted. I'm sorry.
No, it's totally okay. I didn't expect you to. Anyway, it's
Right.
it's more than fine. But that's an example of like one of the pieces. So this is like that is the station that we're going to save, vehicles on and everything. And I think the name of the game with this whole area is that we're going to keep geometry very simple. It's like very simple silhouettes. And I think this approach that you're doing with, like that you've done with the finish line, with the soccer goal and everything, in terms of building out the volume of these things, will be really crucial.
Right.
So the concepts are going to be very simple. They're going to be very like pretty much like boxes and slanted lines with maybe some minor features. And we'll try and fill this in and keep it in world for us in the same way that I think you've done here, with just little bits of trim that use the emission that we use and like the general approach that we have to volume.
That's great. That's great. I think it's a decision that I suggest that we take based on the early concept. And I think it's cool to have some identity on goals for the game. Even though I really don't play, I don't have a VR, so I never played it. But as a player, I think that's great to have a look from a far distance and understand that's a point of interest, and it looks like somewhere I should be going. So I'll try to put this little features of, I think the golf hole actually have some treatment like those.
That's exactly right. Yeah, you did the exact same thing here with the and I thought it looked great.
Oh, that's great.
So I think that this will be our approach, like simple but consistent, and I think it'll help players identify things as like, this is to your point. This is a place to go. This is something to do with the game. Maybe even there's no story in the game, but the world of the game, right? I am just wrapping up the final concepts now. I'll be putting up the Miro board here in the next like 15 minutes.
Right.
And I just have like the last concept on one of the props to finish,
That's great.
Will I think we can kind of go from there. Chris, I don't know if you have anything else specifically on the gas station that you wanted to talk about, but I know you just joined in, but yeah, it was pretty much just what we had mentioned.
Yep. Tiago, just again, Rourke and the team are the ones that are going to be dictating a lot of the priority for the assets. So I know you saw the gray box. Take a look at it. If you have any questions, it is at Foundry, so he'll have all the answers for you. And this is, like Rourke was saying, it's pretty important for our next little update content. So we'll be doing this until we go back to the props.
Yeah.
Right. Should I keep this gas station under the prop limit or under the vehicle?
Yeah, I'm glad you asked. I think we can. I will tell you for each thing.
Right.
Some
Right.
things are going to be a little bit more lenient. I may even say there's like a bigger limit because it's like an environmental feature.
Right.
But other things I'll tell you, like proper vehicle.
All
We
right.
can go from there.
It's always is good to know, because keep the barrel under the tree.
Mhm.
Is that 300 or 3,000? Is it
Oh,
3,000?
yes, it's 3,000.
Keeping it under this budget was really really challenging, because I was so excited to put the leathers GSG on the barrel as the logo is, that I need to make some sacrifices in other areas.
Yeah, and it looks great, by the way. I was a really big fan. Obviously, I don't know if you caught on. It was modeled after the Donkey Kong cannon from Mario
Yeah.
Kart. It's like our sort of parody on that.
Yeah.
So, and I think you nailed it. I think it looks great. So it'll be very, it'll be good. But yeah, so for this, it'll be somewhat the same thing. We're gonna probably do some more like aggressive LODs on like these environment objects, and probably do some like inside out culling and stuff like that. So like the gas station may be like an opaque object, and then when you leave, we'll cull everything on the inside, you know, like those kind of things. So things will be a little bit more flexible, but this is going to be like, the gas station will be completed in like a month's time. It's going to be like a long period.
Oh yeah.
So we're going to be doing these things station by station. So we're starting with like
Alright.
the car save station, and then we'll move to like one of the store stations, and then we'll move to like the avatar customization station and all those things. But it'll be like slow and steady. So
Right.
we can think about it like that.
Right.
Yeah, there's only one thing that this week that when you get the concepts, just read closely. We have a concept for a new thing on the avatar. So
Right.
we have for our game, these robots have these like hands that shoot out and they grab stuff, and it's fun. We have now introduced a fist that people can switch to, and it like swaps the hands to a fist, and then they can like punch stuff. And so that
I think Chris showed me this
yeah.
this new hand version.
Yeah, so it's fun, and
Yeah.
it will have some minor requirements to like size, relative, and I will provide a FBX files for like the avatar arm and like current hand, so you can kind of see what it looks like and just fit those two things together.
Yeah, that'll be great.
Yeah.
Because all the props and vehicles that I'm doing, I think I'm doing, they must be looking very different, because I'm not taking that much care in which size they are
And
going
that's
out
okay,
of my...
because I can resize those things and work them together.
Yeah.
The stuff on the avatar obviously is a little bit more difficult, right? We want to make sure that it looks intentionally designed. So and there's also, we actually break our rule a little bit with we have like a 124 by 124 texture for the avatar.
Right.
And it's kind of because it's older. We should deprecate it and move on. We will eventually, but for now, I'll send you that too, and you can map the UVs for like the design onto that.
All right.
Yeah, but it's the same. It's the same fundamentals. It's like the same concepts, just slightly different. Okay. In which case, then I will send you the link to, or the updated Miro here in a little bit. And if you have any questions, same as usual, just let me know.
All right. All right. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Um,
Thanks, guys.
yeah. All right. Well, thanks, Tiago, as always. It's been awesome.
Yeah,
And I'm
it
stoked.
was been really fun, man.
Yeah, and the players are
I
loving
really
it.
enjoy it.
So
It's good.
I can't wait to see what's next.
Yeah.
All right. Talk to you guys soon.
All right. I will
All
talk
right.
to you later, Tiago.
Thank you.
Peace.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Peace.
All right.
You wouldn't even believe it. I actually made that idea the other day a real game,
Word?
and I plan on releasing it by the end of the month.
Fire. Well, if you
But I
invite
am
me,
moving
we'll-
too, so that's probably going to be a big limitation.
Oh, you know.
So
Invite
tada,
you in person. Sorry, what?
tada loony.
Yeah.
Well, maybe move that a bit farther back over here. Maybe that's not it. Oh yeah, that's... Maybe... That's kind of the thing I'm going for right there. What do you think of my current UI design?
Oh, let me see. Oh. It's kind of cool, actually.
I'm kind of basing it a tiny bit off of the SAO, but it's not really recognizable too much.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm just fucking ass at UI.
Uh-huh. No, I actually fuck with the open a lot, actually. Yeah.
Yeah. Just for now, I am going... No, not here. Where is my rig? Left-hand controller. Menu button. I also recently found out how actually not buns I am at coding.
Fire.
So, I'm still gonna ask ChatGPT for some help on stuff, but not that much. Because I do have stuff like easy inputs at my side.
Mm-hmm.
Using Unity.xr. I'm assuming that's the right one, right? Maybe I should use easy inputs instead, since I have it.
Yeah, it depends. Like, input actions and stuff are really easy to work with.
Void start. Debug.log. Menu ready. Yay. Debug log. Oh, void start. Oh wait, I don't need to do anything in void start right now. Void update if easy input dot menu. Am I gonna have to read some documentation here?
Maybe. That goes to time.
Dot left hand dot fucking hell. Okay, secondary plan. Easy inputs documentation. Animation, don't need that.
It could be that you need to call, so you need to do easy inputs, capital easy inputs. So it's a static.
I did that, but it's just like, I can't find the thing in the suggestions for the menu button. So I'm getting a little confused here. I mean, there's thumbstick button. What if I just try using Unity.xr? Void update. Even more documentation I need to read. I love it. Unity docs. Is there like a dark mode for this?
Yeah, actually, there should be. Actually, maybe not. I feel like Unity's kind of. That shit can kind of suck sometimes.
Settings. Dark mode. Let's just force dark mode real quick. There literally isn't a dark mode for this, so I'm just gonna have to burn my eyes for now. Battery level, though, that's kind of cool. I can get that from XR. Hey ChatGPT, come on here. How do I use the menu button on Oculus controllers and easy inputs? Secondary button. Don't lie. You know what? Got a better idea for this. Get device velocity dot. Fucking hell, I don't know how to use any of this shit. the thumbstick button always fails on controllers, so I won't want to rely on that. What if I do like you press trigger and then point up kind of deal?
Hmm.
I'm thinking of something like if I press down the trigger and then pointed the like tilted the controller up a bunch,
Hmm.
maybe that could do something. Or like just like yeah. Uh and then I'll add a little test function here. So public bool test function equals false. And go down here to update. If test function equals false. Debug dot log shit compilers. 10:30, so That's not even the right script. You know what? That's not actually bad. For a, like the way it just like spawns in. That's not bad. I like that, honestly. I like it. The only thing wrong with it is that the menu's too small.
Mm.
But that's really easy to fix because we're in Unity, not Roblox. Not the best to develop with. My man's watching the hee. Was hearing the hee. Not that far away from the map. I guess I have to test this. Somehow. Oh, I know exactly how to do this. Just destroy current menu. Bing. Now, we can delete this piece of shit line of code that will flaw my game. And now, there's no compiler errors. I mean, there never was any in the first place. I like it, that's cool. But why does it spawn there? Oh, it's spawning in the right place. No, it's not. Well, it kinda works. I haven't tested the flip function, but it should work.
Take your foot off.
You try to launch in the Windows, the welcome screen spins forever, going absolutely nowhere. Like it's already been 15 minutes waiting. So what exactly is going on here? One of them have an issue where a computer won't log in or has an issue on startup. One of the first things I'm always doing is when I get to the login page the next time, is coming down to the power icon, clicking that, and then hovering over restart but not clicking it because I need to hold down shift first before I select it, as by doing this will cause the PC to go ahead and restart, but not like normal, as if you keep holding shift down, you'll be taken to the advanced startup menu where if we come down to troubleshoot, then select advanced options followed by startup settings, we can go ahead and click restart. Then we'll be given a bunch of different options and we're going to want to click F4 for safe mode. As if you're not aware, the safe mode built into Windows turns off all non-essential startup services and applications, often interfere with the login process. And wouldn't you look at that, we load right into safe mode. So then what exactly is interfering in normal mode that doesn't happen in safe mode? Well, one of the first things I wanted to check, because our customer mentioned something about running out of space on a C drive, was to check how much storage he actually had, where if you look under his C drive, he's got 0 bytes free, which will absolutely cause your normal operating system to not fully load up, because you need space to run certain temporary and startup files for Windows to behave properly. So I bet if we go into the C drive, in our customer's downloads folder where we'll see some really large files, and move a couple of those over to our customer's mechanical hard drive, see that we now have 6 gigabytes free on our C drive, which means if we restart, if my theory was correct that the lack of space was stopping the startup processes, including the sign-in services, we should now be able able to log in, and when you look at that, it's perfectly fine. Because our SSD is no longer fully out of space. And although this system's working, I can't get a system back to a customer looking like this. Because first off, this RAM is running in single channel when it should be in dual, which limits your memory bandwidth, and obviously the system is built. Take this PC out back and blow it out. That looks so much better. So with this PC now cleaned up, back up and booting, as long as their customer keeps some space on that C drive, you should have no problem. This gaming PC just came my shop because when you try to log into Windows, the welcome screen.
Are you coming to the street? It's round up a man. They say you're gonna break. Strange things are happening. Are you coming to the street? It's round up a man. They say you're gonna break. Strange things are happening. Are you coming to the street? It's round up a man. They say you're gonna break. Strange things are happening. Are you coming to the street?
What the fuck am I watching? I'm gonna give this a little test. Hey, what the? Maybe the speakers are blowing up because they yell too much. That's so cool! Yes! Whoop, 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 whoop. Yeah! Whoop, yeah! Whoop, 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 whoop. Yeah! So cool. That actually worked. That was so cool. What I just did actually worked, and I did not expect it to work.
It's honestly the best feeling. It yeah, it's sometimes you just gotta pray to computer Jesus. It'll figure it out.
Look at my screen, I'll show you. Basically, my menu is you push the trigger in, and then you point your controller up.
Fire. That's actually a cool It's a cool gesture. Yeah, it's a really cool gesture.
The internet isn't really too cool though, so I'll see what I can do about that. As you can see, I'm running off a virtual desktop. I am gonna have to improve it a little bit to make sure it doesn't go in the ground.
Right. Yeah, you just gotta give it like a min distance or a min like height.
How could I counter this? I wonder. What? What? Okay, I think I got this. Make it not take X and Z from head, and make it not go into the ground, please. And thank you. There we go. That should work. Oh yeah, and she's just gonna tell me to replace it. Why don't I just do it myself? Come on now. Copy this. Paste this. Alright, let's retest this again. Hello? Now it just doesn't spawn. What the heck? What the heck, man? Now it just doesn't even spawn. Wait. Maybe... Maybe there's something wrong. Oh. I know the problem. I forgot to put that on the camera. Okay, let me try that again. But it's... How do I fix this? Oh, I know. Without doing any scripting, I think I know how to fix this.
Fire.
Pedro, 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 Pe. Si mi niños de Santa Fe. And then I can just menu down here. Embarrassing. Oh, here we go. This. Maybe I could push it down just a tiny bit so that it's more at the eyesight. 0.57's fine. Fix that button. I don't know why the button's over there. I need to look at the UI to see what's happening behind the scenes. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da. Button. Let's see here. What you doing, button? Oh. I see. Now I just gotta make all the buttons do what they're supposed to. This has been, like, really simple, honestly. I did not expect that menu to be that easy to do. Like, trigger flick up.
Mhm.
And it just works. That's amazing. I love it. Okay. Now I've got to work on the info button. Oh, that just goes there. Okay. Boop. Boop. Button sounds. Bonk sounds. Oh, I need to reconnect to the computer. I don't want to make the button noises like aggressively, stupidly loud.
Mhm.
Nobody really does. How the fuck is that a click noise? Oh my god. That one works. That works. I like it. Audio source play one shot. This. Yep. Fucking kidding me. There.
Okay.
That should be good right there. Oh, Is there an option to, like, play an animation backwards?
Yeah. Yeah, you can flip it. In fact, there should just even, I think there's even an API just to reverse it. Depends how you're driving it, if you're doing it from the animator or like script, from a script.